Hi Ash class. So it is time for this week's phonics lesson, and our topic this week is the rainforest. So we're going to have a go at writing some super sentences about some of the animals that we might find in the rainforest. If you want to remind yourself of some of the sounds, the digraphs and the trigraphs that we've been using, and some of our high frequency or tricky words, then you can go and have a look at the revision video that I've done on our YouTube channel. But otherwise, we're going to start by this one. So we're going to take the where off for now, and we're going to start by thinking about the who and what it is that they are doing. So one of the examples I have had, we could have a think about what the frog is doing. So the frog would be our who, and we have lots of beautiful tree frogs in the rainforest. The frog would be our who, and what they are doing. So we've got the frog, and we're remembering our capital letters at the beginning of the sentence. So for the frog, and then what it is they're doing. Now lots of these doing words are two-syllable words. That means they have two claps. 1, 2. So if we're saying the frog is jumping, so we've got jumping. So if you remember what I taught you last time, try to take each of those syllables as a separate word when you're sounding it out. So we start with jump, jump. Okay, so we can sound it jump, but then you need to finish the word, so it's jump-ing. So sound your jump out first, and then get the ing. Jump-ing. So jump, ing, jumping. The frog is jumping. If you're feeling like you want a challenge, you can add the where. Okay, so you might want to say the frog is jumping in the rainforest, or you could say the frog is jumping on the tree. Okay, so start with the who and what they're doing, and then if you want to challenge, add the where to your sentence. If you're finding the sentence really tricky, you might want to just try the who. Maybe you could draw a picture of a frog and try and label it. So we've got the frog. Let's think of another animal that we might see in the rainforest. We were having a look at some pictures. Oh, I've got one. So something that moves really, really slowly. Does anyone know what that could be? It's got very big claws and it hangs on a tree. That's right, it's called a sloth. So sloth, that's just one clap, sloth. So we've got the sloth, remembering our capital letters and our finger spaces. The sloth is hanging. Okay, the sloth is hanging. Again, another one of these doing words which has got two claps, so it's hanging. So do your first clap, which is hang, and then our second clap, which is ing. So you can break it into two separate parts to sound it out. So start by sounding out the hang and then the ing. So I'm going to write this one down for you. So we've got who's the who. It was the sloth. We've got our th sound. The sloth. And then we want to say is. So remember our finger spaces. Is hanging. So our first clap is hang. So let's write the hang. H, a, ng. H, a, ng. H, a. And we've got our sound. Hang. H, a, ng. I'll put the sound buttons on. Hang. So that's our first clap is hang, but he's hanging. So the next clap is ing. I, So it's an I and then an again at the end, okay? That's how we break it into two parts. And lots of these doing words will finish in the I, okay? So that's the sloth is hanging. And as I said before, if you want to challenge yourself, tell me where he's hanging. He's hanging in the tree, on the branch. You make it up. Okay, the next one, let's have a look at what I've written down here. The next one, ooh, we've got a who. Now there are lots and lots of insects in the rainforest. So we could have the bug. That's a nice one to sound out. So it's the, with a capital letter again. Bug, nice easy one. Bug, bug. The bug. Remember, I'm leaving my finger spaces and trying to keep all my letters the same length. They're a bit wonky going off that way, but the bug is, what do we put, is sitting. The bug is sitting. So we've got the bug. Remember, always to read your sentences back. The bug is sitting. So we've got sit in, sit in. So we start with sit, it. So sit. And then the next clap, so we've got sit, ing. So we need an ing on the end. Just like we had in hanging, we need an ing. Okay, so we've got sit, ing. Now, some of you may remember when we were looking at these words that have got two claps, we often have a double letter in the middle. And we've been doing doubles this week as well in maths. What does double mean? That's right, we need two of the same. So in the middle of sitting, we need another t. So a double t. So it's sit, ing. Okay, what have I forgotten at the end of my sentences? Well done, I've forgotten my full stops. Now the reason I haven't put on a full stop is because some of you might want to carry on with your sentence and write the where. But I'm not going to write that, I'm going to leave that to you to do. The bug is sitting, maybe you could put on a leaf or on the ground, or maybe the bug is sitting on a tiger. Okay, but because I'm going to leave that to you, I'm not going to, so I need to remember to put my full stop at the end of both of my sentences. So the sloth is hanging, the bug is sitting. Right, we'll do one more, let's see. Ooh, there are certain fish we find in the rainforest. I wonder if any of you have watched the little video I sent in the email, and you can tell me what kind of fish. Very vicious fish with lots of teeth. A piranha fish, and piranha fish like to eat meat, so you must stay away from rivers because they will eat people's skin. They're very vicious. So we'll do the fish. The, with a capital T. Fish. F. Ish. Fish. The fish, and it's a piranha fish, so it's going to be biting. Is biting. So you need a first clap is bite, bite. Now this is quite a tricky one. You'll just have to use your phonics. It doesn't have to be perfect, but bite is b. We actually just use it I. Bite. And then, so we've got bite, ing, bite, ing. So we've got our bite, we need our ing again. I, ng, g. And our full stop on the end. So, the fish is biting. And again, if you wanted to add on the where, so we've got the fish is biting where? In the river could be, or in the water. Okay, so have a go. It might even be that if you really want to give yourself a challenge, you could carry this on, because one of our other activities for this week is to do a story map and design your own story map which will tell the story of one of the animals in the rainforest. And maybe you want to pick either the sloth or the bug or the fish, and you could finish your sentence and then carry on writing about what that animal is doing. Okay, so we look forward to seeing the work you're going to do at home. I'll see you soon. Bye.